Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, January 4th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I listen to the symphony of my vibrations and allow them to harmonize. And today we don't have a huge amount going on, but we're building to an interesting connection between Venus and Pluto tomorrow. So we're going to get into that. But what really came to me, we're in a 15-degree day. That is a 6. That is a degree of harmony, balance. And the 1 and the 5 are so interesting because the 1 really tunes us into like the heart vibration. You know, it's one of the first things like in, not the first thing, but it's so early on, like as the baby comes, like that the heart begins beating. Like this is like the energy center, like that moves you, the primal beat that connects to the primal beat of the universe. So we're listening to the vibration of our hearts. And then the 5 is the mind energy, our mind energy. So we're wanting to balance the beat of the pulse of your mind, what's going on in there, the symphony, vibrations coming from here with the vibrations, the symphony that's coming from here, and then throughout the rest of your body. If we can get them in harmony, it's really going to help some of this energy. We have today the moon in Sagittarius, finishing up in Sagittarius, connecting to Jupiter, 22 degrees. Jupiter is finishing up at 22 degrees, this master degree, still retrograde. But Jupiter ties us into our body. And I feel like this connection is one of those things where you may find yourself out of harmony, where the world is telling you these things, like that knowledge, that Sagittarius knowledge of like, this is healthy for you, this is not healthy for you. Whether it's about like your work ethic and how you work, or if it's about how you eat or how you exercise, your body has something to tell you. This is body mastery energy. And doesn't mean you just forget those facts, but double check them with your body. Let your body confirm or be like, no, not at this time for you. And that'll really help you in this energy today. I think it also may be a little bit of that energy of like, you may want to be like, I want to go do this. And you may have the energy like, I got to get this done. See if you can find harmony in that as well so that you're able to balance what has to be done with what you need to do for you to nourish yourself. We then have the moon shifting into Capricorn. I love the shift. This shift is happening at 4:44 p.m. Pacific time. Angel number. Everything's in alignment. And so that means, you know, up until that time, we're going to have kind of void moon energy. So you may be a little bit foggy, a little bit like, woo, I get tired. Like before the moon shifts, like I'm just like, I just have to take a nap now. Like I'll be fine after I take a nap. It happens so regularly. So just be aware, like pay attention for you. What do you feel before the moon shifts? Be aware of that. So this Venus approaching Pluto thing is so interesting. Venus represents our worth. It represents relationships, balance, harmony, beauty. But I really am feeling the worth energy with this Pluto. I feel like it's, again, going into like kind of as we're shifting the energy of Capricorn with Pluto through Capricorn, where the energy used to be like, have to show up as appropriate as the world thinks, as society thinks. And this shift is like, oh, I gotta love myself first. I gotta show up as is appropriate for me. So really recognize where any shadow may come up for you around this, where any shame or guilt may come up for you around this. And this is gonna be tomorrow. But as we build to it, you may start feeling this stuff. You have to show up for you. Light your own candle. Be your own flame. And you will fit into your perfect place. And it's a process. It's not going to just happen overnight. But allow yourself to keep working into that energy. Like not all of us are meant to just dive off the cliff. You don't have to do that. But if you're honoring yourself and noticing what's going on, the earlier astro would really help you. Notice what's going on and find that harmony within yourself. That'll really help. And because I've been all about the Sanskrit mantras this week, I'm bringing you another one today. Om Daksham Namah. My actions achieve maximum results with minimum effort. Om Daksham Namah. I feel like that's really going to help with this shift that we're going through with how we're showing up and this shift in like Do I have to listen to this knowledge, or is there some good information in here for me to listen to? So, the cards that I pulled today, I pulled the possibilities card. So we're like seeing all these possibilities, the possibilities on the future, the possibilities on the horizon. But I also pulled the ripeness card, reverse. So it's like you see these possibilities, and there's parts of us that are like, I want to be the eagle, and I want to like zoom, dive in. It's like, hey, if that's your path, go for it. But there's some time. You gotta like, you still have to let your fruit ripen a little bit. So allow your consciousness to tune you in to how Om Daksham Nama you can achieve maximum results with minimal effort by being true to yourself in this moment. It doesn't mean jumping off the cliff, but giving yourself the nutrients to ripen into that place. So that is it for today. If you would like more, book a reading. I'll happily dive into your chart with you. And I do energy sessions as well, and those are beautiful. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.